Hi, it's Gareth from UES Electrical. Expert Trades Tool Reviews have sent me this Tado thermostat to connect up and try out. So just as an example, this property has the Nest thermostat installed, but for a while I'll be taking that out and installing this Tado one just to give it a try and see what it's like. So it comes in this handy box, all the bits are in there. So once you open it up, that's the thermostat. It's quite a cool, funky design, just a flat sort of white tile. Comes with fixing screws to fix it to the wall. Comes with some handy welcome guide and a wiring guide and a setup guide. This is the internet bridge, so that needs to connect to your router to allow it internet access. And it comes with a handy USB cable and a network cable, so you just plug those in. If you haven't got a USB port on the router, then it comes with a plug adapter. Underneath that, this is the actual brains of the system. This wires into the boiler. So that sits next to the boiler, and that does all the switching and talks to the thermostat. Comes with some handy cable and some connectors just to make it easy to connect it in. It also gives you some labels to label up the existing wires. Just helps with the installation, makes it as easy as possible. So when it comes to installing the Tado thermostat, you download the app onto an Android or iOS phone. If you then go in and click and set up an account, which I've already done just to speed things up, you click add the device and it'll then ask you what you're adding, and we're adding the smart thermostat. First of all, you then need to add and register the bridge, so it comes with a QR code. So you just press start registering and you scan the QR code and it picks that up, and it's asking me if it wants to register it, which you click yes. Then tells you to connect it to your router. So you plug in the USB cable, which powers it, and a network cable. And my router has got a USB port on the back of it, so I can plug that in. And I can plug in the network cable to give it access to the internet. So it's now just detecting that. Just takes a few seconds, I think, to pick it up onto the network. There we go, it's successfully got that. So you then click next. It's then asked to register the thermostat itself. So like we did before, just scan the QR code, which is on the front. And then once you've done that, you just follow the on-screen instructions, but you open up the back and take the battery terminal out, which then should power up the thermostat. There we go. It's got funky messages that come up. So then you need to then pair the thermostat to the bridge. So you then press the button for 3 seconds and that started pairing it. You just need to allow a few seconds for it to work. So that's now saying that it's successfully connected it to the servers. And then it comes up with this, which then tells you the battery life on the thermostat, and you can select which room it's in and do all sorts of things through the app. And then it gives you installation instructions. So if you click on those, it then shows you the installation instructions and shows you where and how to mount the thermostat using the provided fixings. Just click. So now that the thermostat's connected up and the internet bridge is connected up to the internet, you now need to do the wireless receiver. So like before, you just click add device and then you come down to wireless receiver. It then click start registering and scan the QR code as before and follow the on-screen instructions. Now this isn't wired in at the moment, so it will come up saying that it's not able to receive it because it's not wired in, but it's now added that to the account. This then needs wiring into the boiler system to allow it to control the boiler. There's different wiring diagrams included in the instructions. I won't show you how to wire it in because every installation is slightly different, but it is all explained in that. Once it's wired in, you'll be able to pair it and it should all sync up together. And I'll come back and show you after that's done. So that's the Tado thermostat installed. I guess it just comes down to general preference really. So this is just a white plain box that sits unobtrusive on your wall, or there are other models around. It all depends on what type of thermostat you're after. The app seems a bit clunky, but the installation process is fairly straightforward and the app just talks you through it. And that's it. It's just another wireless thermostat. Personally, I'd prefer that, but it's all down to personal taste.